I'm ibxtoycat, and today I am not alone. I actually have a special guest with me from Mojang to celebrate the release of 1.20. I have with me a Minecraft gameplay engineer. I believe I got the title right. It's Marco. Hello.
Hello everyone. Yeah, you got it right.
And to do this even more fun, I'm actually going to invite you into my world, and I figured while we talk about the update, we could not only get some features going in an existing world, but also you could maybe see what I've made in Bedrock over these years. Because you do specialize in the Bedrock edition of the game, right?
Yes, yeah. I mainly work with Bedrock.
See, everyone always says they mainly work with one edition of the game or the other when you speak to a Minecraft developer. Why is that? Do you like sometimes have to work over there, or do you just... What's the explanation there?
Because yeah, we sometimes we work on something on both editions. Especially lately, Java developers have been helping with Bedrock a lot. And yeah, sometimes like also Bedrock developer, if we address something on Bedrock that needs to be changed on Java as well, then yeah, we fix the bug on both platforms in order to keep yeah, things in parity.
So,
but yeah, we're trying to integrate the development of the two versions. Yeah.
that's really interesting to me because I would have guessed if I was a programmer, I'd be really good at, C# or C++, or I'd be really good at Java, but maybe less fluent in a different language. But it sounds as though you kind of have to do both to work on Minecraft.
No, it's not a have to, but it's a nice thing. Like if you're working on something and you feel like you can, yeah, you can help on the other version as well. You do that, and then you have like developers from that version coaching you and yeah, helping you like to do things right. But yeah, we try to work in an integrated way.
So, by the way, have you got the invite for the world just fine? Is everything?
Yes. Okay. I'll join.
Yeah, please do. I'd love to.
It's loading.
Hey, welcome in.
And I'm in. Hey.
This is something very few people have been on my live copy of this world. I think maybe like 10 people in the Xbox 360 days, because when people used to spawn with maps, I'd kill them to get their maps. It's like a little map farm, and then maybe like 2 or 3 other people since then. So you are among a small group of people who can check out the Let's Play world and live development. But yeah, welcome in. Hello. I'll come up and say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, nice custom skin too.
Thanks.
So
it's programmer art.
One of the interesting things I feel like is a lot of people might not know who you are because you're not like one of the weird things is Minecraft development is very public and in the face, unlike other games. And so by not being on social media, maybe people haven't heard of you. So do you want to briefly introduce yourself? Give people a fun fact about you or something.
Okay.
You know, like that seminar when you introduce people by the circle, like one fun fact, please.
So, yeah, I'm Marco. Yeah, I mainly work on Bedrock, and I'm Italian. I'm from Italy. Have been working at Mojang for almost 2 years at this point. I joined shortly before we shipped the Cave and Cliffs Part 2. So yeah, I worked on the full Wild update, and then I worked on this update.
Oh, you joined during the
yeah,
pandemic,
I've been... Yes,
fun
actually, yeah. It was... since I was new, they allowed me to go back at the office, and I was like the only one there for, I don't know, a huge office, and it was just me and a few other people for like 3 months. It was relaxing in its own way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds cool. Like, I know there's a lot of benefits from collaboration, but also being purely isolated is really fun in its own right. So
yeah, and I mean, you can sing karaoke and nobody will judge you while you work. I'm just gonna say this and leave it there. It may or not have happened, but yeah.
Do you have a special cape on?
Yeah, it's the developer cape. Yeah,
I genuinely didn't know that Bedrock had a developer cape. It's embarrassing for me not to have.
Yeah, we have. I think we have. Okay, I'm not sure here, but I think we ported all the capes, right? I mean, yeah, at least this one we have it now. Yeah.
Okay. That's fun.
I'm not too sure about the others.
Now at the very least, that's the authenticity proof. We got you out of the way. You work on. Wait, actually, to prove true authenticity.
Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie.
Sorry, someone just super chatted some Rick Astley lyrics. Very fun. But you know, if you're truly a Minecraft Bedrock developer, answer this question: how many sizes do salmon come in?
Simon.
Yeah, the
Oh, salmon.
salmon. Yeah, sorry.
Oh God.
Big red fish.
I don't know. A lot. A lot.
Okay, you know,
Oof.
if there were two versions of Minecraft and one had medium salmon in it and one
Mm-hmm.
had big salmon in it, which version of Minecraft would be better? That's the key question.
I think the one with the big salmons. So Bedrock. I've seen really big salmons. So yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, they're like almost 2 blocks long. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, it's one of us, chat. Don't worry, we logged this in. It's definitely real. So to get out of here, I think once I get in, I'm kind of locked in. So we have to jump over these fences. Actually, we can jump over this, I guess. There we go. Nice, easy way out. So again, I designed this area to be a trap for people so that they couldn't ever get into the world, just in case I left it open. But now I let people like download the world for themselves if they want to. But yeah, you can just jump down. I probably should give you some gear. Would you like some cooked beef so you don't starve?
Yeah, sounds good.
Is it called cooked
Thank
beef for
you.
you too?
Yeah, it's called cooked beef. Why?
On Java it's called steak, and it took me years to work out it was called cooked
All right,
beef here.
that's true.
Yeah,
Oh, I never noticed actually.
But it's one of those things where like it's such a small change that I wonder if it like is a low priority because no one cares, or if it's like maybe like cooked beef that the name is like really deeply tied into something else. I've always wondered like which version has the true beef. But anyway, what
The big questions, asking the big questions.
exactly right. But to try and stay to somewhat on track here. So 1.20 just came out, and you helped to develop it. Oh, oops.
Yeah.
We're not trying to fall down here. So yeah, the Tales and Trails, and I'll start with a nice easy one. What's your favorite Tales and Trails feature?
My favorite? It's not easy. But I mean, armor trims are really cool. But also, yeah, calibrated sculk sensor. Because I worked on the original sculk sensor. I know it's a bit of a minor feature, but it's super cool. And I worked on the original sculk sensor, and there were a lot of things that we wanted to do with it and didn't really have the time. So it was nice that we were able to sneak in the calibrated sculk sensor.
Yeah,
Which was kind of, the weight was envisioned from the start. So yeah, it was nice to have done that.
The Amethyst resonation too, like I really love this, like
yes,
when a Minecraft update takes an old feature and recharges it, you know? Because Amethyst was already pretty fun, but then giving it some sculk use makes both sculk and Amethyst more valuable at the same time, and I really love that.
Have you noticed the fact that the pitch, like the sound changes with the based on the frequency of the vibration? So you can like theoretically people could use it as a, I don't know, a note block to play music with different pitches of the Amethyst sound.
Yeah, any Minecraft update that adds creativity is always a fun one. But actually, to drill a little bit more into that, I was wondering what. So this is maybe a hard question to answer, but what part of 1.20 did you do? There's a lot of people on the team. So which specific? How would you define what you did in 1.20 if that's a thing?
Okay. Yeah, it's easy. So
great.
The part of the armor trims, mainly like the crafting part, reworking it so to accommodate the netherite upgrade, the UI for the crafting, the first prototype for the mob heads, like not the pigling head, but the not mob heads. How are they called?
The note block sounds.
Yeah,
like
putting. Note block sounds. Yeah. That I did that, and then a lot of like not the original implementation of the camel, but I took over and a lot of time spent in bug fixing, and then a bit of bamboo work, and the calibrated sculk sensor and amethyst resonance. Oh wow! You came up. Cool.
I had to build that block by block, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out, huh? It's pretty accurate.
Wow,
I think. Yeah. Would you like to sleep with a block between our Minecraft beds, or would you like to push them up against each other? That's the real question.
Well, I think I'm in your stream, so I think it's fine without a block. Yeah.
Yeah. I think if we can talk Minecraft together, we can sleep with our oh wow, the map kind of
Yes.
yeah, you know, that was, I'm glad we did that. That's an important bonding moment.
Yes.
But so we're gonna go over to the bamboo farm and we're gonna craft my first bamboo blocks. But so the kind of question that I feel like is interesting is like, it sounds as though every one of those features you just named is like, you know, to the end user, it looks like, well, how do you add mob noises to a note block? You find the noise it's meant to make. You know, like what makes that feature? Like, how long does it actually take to make that on the Mojang side of things? Though, like, what from if you worked on it mostly, like what?
Yeah,
Could
like
you, like,
it
guide the end
depends.
user? Yeah.
Yeah, it depends a lot of the kind of feature, right? But the mob head one was like it was super fast. The first prototype, just you put a mob head on top of a note block. It was like, I don't know, 2-3 hours. But of course it depends on the feature. And then after that, you have like to clean it up. You play test it. You iterate on it a bit. On Bedrock also we have a lot of automated testing. To prevent regression, so like you write tests for it. So yeah, there is. It depends on the feature, but yeah, like sometimes the first
I
implementation
love the
is
update,
super
and I've
fast.
been
Also,
so
Amethyst
excited for
Resonance,
this stream.
example,
Smile
is like,
Toy Cat
I
is
don't know,
yes.
So
half an hour, and then you clean it up, iterate.
you said you're trying to avoid regression. I could you explain that word, perhaps?
Yes. So like often we do changes, big functional changes that like may unintentionally change the way things work, since Minecraft is a systemic game and kinda everything influences all the other features, right? So we have basically a lot of tests that are executed automatically every time we want to, like, we are done a change and we're like, okay, yeah, this looks good. And then we try to see what happens with this change to the rest of the game. So we run our test, and if we introduce some bugs, hopefully this test will catch it automatically.
Okay.
So it's a way to ensure quality. Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound like one of the hardest things is when Minecraft is so many independent systems that like seem like they're not
Yes.
connected, but really kind of are. But then there's the way harder thing of like considering how the deeper gameplay impact of something is. So like by adding the Cherry Grove biome to the game, it slightly takes up some of the meadow biome space, which means that because Cherry Groves don't spawn villagers and meadows do, now villagers are very slightly less likely than they were before, which means even without wanting to, like this update has changed villagers in a very, very, very small way. Or the way that Deep Slate, the addition of that changed strongholds a little bit because they now spawn lower down in the world. So I think like making sure you get the big, like the automated stuff, like the big stuff automatically, but probably helps with trying to work out the smaller stuff, the stuff that is kind of more niched and hard to find that way. So but I want to ask kind of like a hard question here, which is like when people like like one of the sentiments from the community, it's always like, wow, like a lot of people are just like, wow, yeah, this armor trim stuff single-handedly like outweighs the rest of the update for some people. But some people look at it and they say like, but there's like 20 people. How does it take like a year to make an update? Like, from your perspective, does it seem like, yeah, of course it takes like a year? You're surprised it takes that long, or is it like like do you feel like even like it should take longer, or how does it feel from your end? You know?
I mean, I realize that like players may feel as it takes longer, and honestly, like when I was a player, I also felt a bit that way, right? But yeah, I've been in game development for a while, and like the perception you have from outside, it's different because as I said, like there is a lot of iteration. There are like ideas that originally seems good, but then turns out they're not that good, so you have to iterate on them. You may want to decide to go for something else, and then we have to ensure the quality of the game, right? Like we want Minecraft to be a game that is long-term, so every feature has to be implemented and taught in a way that it makes sense in the whole like economy of the game. So like there is a lot of attention to get things right and to make sure that like the quality of the game is the one we want. And then there are also like technical challenges that they may it's hard to see them from the outside, but maybe sometimes we're like, yeah, let's do this, and then we figure out that maybe it's hard to achieve because the current tech limitation we have, and then we have to work around that, and that takes time. So yeah, there are a lot of reasons
it takes a
the speed the development. Yeah,
it is definitely one of the things I feel like is most brutal too is like there must be so much time that goes onto projects that you then decide like, well, this one didn't really work out in the end update. Like before you came to the sniffer plants, maybe there were different designs that people figured like, well, this one's like to make one that actually fits as the end design, for example, probably does take some prototyping. It takes some things that the end user doesn't see. Because if you're if you're the average player, you just see, oh, here is an update. We have some stuff. But if you're in the development house, you see this whole week was spent developing something that actually just maybe wasn't good enough, and that must be challenging, right?
Yeah. It happens. Yeah, there is a lot of prototypes, and maybe some things don't have enough quality. And then it sometimes it's a bit sad because you grow affectionate to that feature, but if it's not good enough and it won't be good enough for the player and deliver a good enough experience, then you have to let it go and focus on something else.
Yeah.
Sometimes it. Yeah.
I wanted to ask if whether this update or any other, have you ever worked on a feature that you're like, you put a lot of time in and then like maybe you realized, or maybe just as a team it came across that like it's not necessarily a good thing. Like I do this a lot in my YouTube channel. Like I work on something and I'm like, this just wasn't a good idea. I put a lot of work into it and it sucks, but it's not something good that people would want to watch. So do you ever have that in Minecraft? Like you worked on something and then
yeah. Yeah, I had. But I mean, it's it's not great because they're like, I put all this time and effort, but in the end, like, didn't really make sense. So it's better this way. Like, it's good to take that kind of decision and be like, we have to let this go.
It's hard to let something like that go, but it's I definitely agree it's worth it. But do you have any like it's okay if you can't say or if you don't want to say, but do you have any like examples of like a feature you've worked on that like just wasn't it didn't make it to the end cut?
No, I'm not. I have, but I can't say.
Oh, you can't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's
yeah. I mean, because we don't want players to get expectation on things that they won't be able to have. So but it was for the best. So I'm fine with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like every time I hear about cut feature, I'm like, oh, that does sound interesting. Like before the Warden, they were planning to make a blind piglin. But like the Warden's way better than a blind piglin, like using the same mechanic of like smell and sound. So I hope whatever you worked on, maybe it comes the same way. Maybe the same mechanic actually becomes good someday. Maybe in
and it's always like in the backlog, right? It can always come back if we have the time and new ideas about it, and we decide to make it better. Then
So. Speaking off the back, do you? I want to. So if you haven't seen my world before, I like building farms to like kind of silly scales. I usually try to make them like. Oh, if you like that though, wait. One of people's favorite builds of mine. It's my favorite build. There was just like I love sugarcane a lot. Like it's such a basic mechanic. It's like cookie clicker. Every sugarcane you plant allows you to grow 3 more sugarcane, and then you chop it down, you get more. And so this goes all the way up to sky height, and it goes down to like -10 right now. The goal is to get it down to -64. It went down to the old world height, but then obviously some things have changed. But it's a lot of sugarcane.
A lot of sugar.
But that's what I kind of like about the sniffers. It's like a self-induced gameplay loop. Like you get sniffers, so you can get sniffer seeds, so you can get sniffers, so you can get sniffer seeds. Do you feel like that's which actually I gave you should we go try and find some archaeology? It might take a bit of a journey through the Nether, but
let's go.
Let's give it a try. Let's go. Wait, in case you run into some problems, here's a potion of regen. It's just as good as armor. You can trust me. That's basically the
same. Maybe my cave will protect me. We'll see how it goes.
Do you feel like gameplay mechanics that loop into themselves are better, or do you like kind of like we were saying with the Skulk sensor and the Amethyst? Like, do you like when they tie deeply into other parts of the game, so you can make Nutblock songs using them, and then you could use it as? Like obviously Minecraft has a bit of both, and it needs some of both. But what's your when you're playing Minecraft yourself? Which way do you lean? Do you?
Oof, okay. Huh.
Bit of a complicated question. I'm
Yeah. No, but okay. Maybe I don't know. The not one off, but yeah, the first option, right? Because they really flesh out like the way everything works together in Minecraft. So yeah, it's interesting to have like these. No!
Just ignore the gas. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry for your word.
They'll go away.
Okay.
It's fine.
If we don't look at it,
if you don't look at it, it's not there. That's true. Okay, we're just gonna have to. Oh, okay. You know, gas is gone. We'll just get behind the soul sand. But like, yeah, I like soul like Neverwart's very much the same thing. I think I looked at an ending.
Yeah.
My bad. Look, I chop down a Neverwart. I get more Neverwarts. It's so fun. That Enderman is still very angry with me. We can get out there just fine. So let's run up this staircase. Maybe focus on the word run. We'll just
Yeah.
and I like to live life a little bit on the edge. You know, it's way more fun. So yeah, I got a question in the chat asking how long you've been a dev for, and you said on Minecraft for 2 years, but how long have you been developing before that in general?
3 years before Minecraft. I worked in Ubisoft on Assassin's Creed.
Oh, that's actually quite cool.
On Valhalla and the expansion, Dawn of Ragnarok. Yeah.
And had you played Minecraft before you got the offer to work on it? Was it like a
a
little bit of a dream
I
job
started
in that way?
playing. Yeah, it was definitely. And I started playing in beta. I think before Pistons got released. So it's like I don't know 2000 oh no wait I need to eat. 2012 I think 2011 or 2012 yeah. So yeah, it's been a long time.
Basically the same time as me. It's a fun coincidence, very fun coincidence. So had you ever programmed in Java or anything like it before Minecraft, or is that like obviously you're not programming did you have to like learn some real things about the game to dive into it that way?
No, because I mean. Not really. Like, I'm a bit rusty on Java. Studied it at university, but yeah, I mainly work with Bedrock, and Bedrock is like C++, which is the same language I used when I was working on Assassin's Creed. So yeah, like I didn't have to study anything specific, but yeah, it was more like getting to know the code base. But like having played Minecraft helps a lot because like. You know how to get around things, like you know what is supposed to be related to what. So yeah.
Yeah,
but most of the knowledge is game specific.
One of the biggest struggles to me always would be like how understanding Minecraft as a game takes a while to truly get. I would say to understand like every feature and how it interacts with every other one. You know, let's just find some beds. I don't know. Okay. There's a lot of stuff happening here. We're just gonna sleep it away. We might have to sleep separately tonight.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna find.
So I was thinking.
I don't want to kick
I'm sorry
him
to
out.
betray you
and
sleep with the villager tonight. But,
yeah. That's fine. For tonight, yeah.
Just for tonight.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, like understand so I would say understanding Minecraft as a game is hard, and then understanding the code must be another layer on top of that. But then I would say. There's got to be like a third layer on top of that, which is probably a Minecraft exclusive problem at this point, like to the level it is, which is understanding the difference between Java and Bedrock. Because on the surface, the games might look like they do the same thing. Like the cook beef or steak. You probably wouldn't notice it if you hadn't done a lot of both. And so the more minor mechanics than even that must be a nightmare to try and...
Yeah, it's there is a bit of that because they're subtle. But yeah, it's like what makes... Finn's trick is that yeah, there are two different engines, two different code bases.
Mhm.
So yeah, like sometimes we want to develop a feature, and both versions have their own quirk. So like it may be really easy on one version or really hard on the other one, and vice versa. So yeah, this is like the main challenge as a developer, I would say, more than like the little gameplay quirks. Because yeah, there are a lot of them, but they're like often you don't really have to deal with them because you're developing new features, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah,
Well, even then,
you don't
like,
have to fight with that differently.
Let's say you're working on anything to do with the ancient city or anything to do with like combat. The way your health regenerates is different on Bedrock to Java. Like when you eat food here, you'll heal every 4 seconds, whereas if you eat good food on Java, it's much faster. If you even the way, like, you know, like I'm sure you know about the, like, we have instant combat. Java is like it's delayed.
Yeah.
Fewer offhand slots. Like even on your hotbar right now, I'm holding a totem, but it doesn't show on my hotbar because it's my. So like those minor differences make fairly big impacts once you add them up together. Like a feature that might be easy on one edition is hard on the other, or you know, has to be almost tweaked that way. But then the only way to tweak the challenge of, like, say, the Wither to make it balanced is then you'd have to make it harder on one, which is making it even more far apart, and it just sounds like a nightmare to even think about doing as an individual. Like, unless you're willing to fix the entire thing all at once, I don't know how you'd even make a dent in it.
Yeah, it's tough. Like yeah, this update didn't have to deal with that too much. But yeah, like if you have to work with systems that have really big differences, then yeah, it gets complicated.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Totally can imagine. I'll make us a boat. You know, actually, do you want to make us a raft? Would you like to do the honors?
Yes. Yeah. Are we leaving the tree floating? Are we really doing that?
Yeah. That's the way I like to. If you don't leave the tree
Oh,
floating,
really?
how will you know?
Will you get offended?
How would you know that you've come through your Minecraft
That's
world?
true. Okay, that's okay. So it's a statement. It's art, maybe. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm hoping we're in new chunks right now, so we can find some archaeology. But there is a real chance that I've explored this at some point in the past and just have forgotten about it. So we're rolling those dice, but we'll have a good time on it.
Okay, and here our raft.
That's a little dangerous one. Okay. Would you?
Okay, so
let's go on a raft journey. You know, it looks like one of us should fall off any second now, really, doesn't it? It's
No. I'm holding to your light. I won't fall. I wonder who's rowing, but yeah, that's.
Do you see suspicious gravel down there?
I can go and check.
You know, is that suspicious?
I don't know. It doesn't look too suspicious, honestly, but
yeah,
it's hard to spot. So
that's what makes it so suspicious. If it was,
yeah,
if it was a little bit more obvious. Nice. Oh, you. What did you do to the dolphin?
No, what?
No,
did he attack me? No.
It looked like the dolphin was attacking you. Sorry, you're all good.
Oh no.
No dolphin assaulted you.
Is that me? Is it? Yeah. Okay, there's 2 blocks here, but I'm running in the building. Oh no! Oh yeah.
Okay, so use the magma for oxygen, and then you can come down here with me.
Yes. Then I will just get burned, but I guess it's better than drowning.
Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah.
Wait, can we brush together? I've never tried multiplayer archaeology. Yeah,
okay. Oh, I don't know either.
Yeah.
Did it make any deal?
Interesting.
Oh, is this another one? No.
Oh, get in the magma. You can do it.
No.
Oh no,
Oh no, it's super fun. Okay, no, but I think I remember my way.
Okay,
how to get there. So
I got your stuff.
There was water close to the village, right? Yeah, my really spacious stuff. Yeah, my bamboo and.
You know,
probably had an armor, but yeah.
Chat was calling me cheap for not giving you armor, but technically it wouldn't have saved you, and so I think I made your life a little easier by not giving you armor. If you think about it.
I guess you taught me a lesson.
But, I'll come back for you. Yeah,
I'm just going. I don't know where, but maybe I should go back to the village.
Oh,
yeah.
if you head along the negative x axis, so your x axis is getting more negative.
Okay. You see.
Yeah.
All right. I just need to find the floating tree, right? Yeah. That
Yeah.
way.
See, right? If you'd have chopped that down,
Yeah.
can you
know.
imagine where you'd be right now? You'd.
I'm going through negative X, but yeah, this all looks new.
Okay, so
Which are your coordinates?
I'm at -600. Wait, I'll type them in chat so you can look at them.
Wait, -600.
-600.
Oh, did we go through the nether?
Oh, you're all the way at the world spawn.
No, I'm at the village.
Oh, you're at the village.
But,
Sorry, okay.
Mine...
We didn't. We went.
Yeah.
We just went west from there. Oh, but we went negative X. From
Oh
there.
wait, I'm going.
Wait, I've got
I'm
fireworks. You know, I can. You know. Okay, I'll meet you at the village. We'll be there soon.
Okay, yeah.
We'll pretend none of this happened.
Yes.
Okay, I'm at the village.
Okay, yeah. I may have walked in the opposite direction. I was supposed to. I saw minus, and I was like, yeah, minus looks negative enough. So, yeah.
Yeah, do you like when it comes to the, because I know parity is one of the passions of mine here on this channel. Is that something that like you have to, like, obviously when you're developing new features, it's stuff you have to consider, but like how often is it like that an old feature is considered like, okay, we're gonna have to finally go back and fix this one, we're gonna have to make this, you know, work out one of the two versions, make them line up each other. Like how often is that a consideration for you?
So it depends. Like if a feature becomes relevant because of an update, then yeah, then that may be like the reason why we decide to bring that to parity. Like, yeah, we're already working on it. It's gonna make our life easier if we tackle this now. Otherwise, like lately, we have been doing quality focus weeks. So it's like, yeah, for a couple of weeks, we're gonna pick a feature and work on quality, like fix bug. Okay, I need food again.
Oh yeah. I would have picked it up.
Such a liability.
I got you some bamboo.
But,
I got your potion.
Oh right. Oh, my loot. Right. Yeah, you
Yeah,
kept all my precious bamboo.
got you covered
Wow.
here. Have a northless shell to put in your offhand so that I'm not.
Oh wow. Oh.
That way we both look like we're
Nice.
you know, like equal in our abilities here.
Uh-huh.
Definitely not just my wild.
But-
This is a fair and equal way to do it. I'm all good.
Yeah.
But
oh god, what I was saying? Yeah, so lately we've been doing this thing where we have like a couple of weeks every, I don't know, month or two, and we're like, yeah, let's pick a feature and work on quality. And then, yeah, like since we're already on the feature, that may also be like a reason to work on parity for that feature. Like, yeah, we're focusing on this, let's see what's out of parity. I think, like, okay, I may be mistaken now, but there were changes for horse breeding, right? I think they were both on Bedrock and Java.
yeah.
And yeah, we had like a quality focus sprint on quality focus week on that, and it was like, yeah, let's try to fix as many horse bugs as possible. So yeah, and we did that.
Yes.
So yeah, usually this is the context when this. Oh, a really large salmon. Yeah. This is
Wait,
really
where'd you see the?
bad.
Oh yeah, that's there we
Look
go.
how big it is! Wow, glorious!
Such a
amazing,
beautiful addition of the
amazing.
game. It's not
I'm
nothing
tearing
beats
up
it.
right now.
Nothing beats it. I like that we also have small salmon here. We got the whole spectrum, like a little bit of medium, a little bit of big. That's all you really need in life is multiple sizes of salmon, really. Okay, you're gonna ride the boat today. You're gonna.
I'm the captain now. Okay.
I'm holding on to you for dear life this time.
Oh, is this my exp? How did it got? Ah, no, it's the drowned. Yeah, I want the exp. Yeah.
You know,
The rotten flesh. Nice.
you we'll get you up to level 30 today. I don't know how, but we'll make it happen. We'll get you all the stuff happening.
Was that the? Yeah, is that our zero in?
Yeah. I think so. It's weird. It's really hard to see when you're in the back of a boat without going into third person. I didn't realize till just now that's a thing because I'm rarely in the back of a boat. But it's a fun place to be. It's weird when you have a mob in a boat. It's always you that goes in the front. Like, why can't you just let the panda ride the boat? That's feels a little rude.
That's a really good question. Yeah. Yes.
If you do a quality week, but for boats, you should answer that question.
Yes, I think that should be number one. Oh, that would be cool though. And then they just pathfind while on the boat. Okay.
Okay, so now that we found two suspicious. Oh god. Oh. We found two suspicious gravel. That means there must be more, right? And so
Yes.
now the quest is to find it, and hopefully get our first armor trim. I've yet to get one in this world. Actually, I got the two ancient city ones, but I've yet to get one through archaeology. A pot shard would be nice.
Yes.
Anything we can find. Or maybe there is.
I
just
don't
the
have
two.
a brush anymore.
Oh right, of course. Sorry, you're not very rude to me.
Yeah. Double brushing.
Okay, where are you? I'll come save you. I'll come offer you my brush.
I'm on top of the ruin.
Oh, nice place up there. Nice place.
I
See, I'm gonna put down
So you can enjoy the view.
a block, and now we know we've been here. See, some would say this is ugly,
Oh.
but I would say
Oh, copper.
very useful.
Now I can craft my own brush. Almost. Almost.
Oh yeah, okay, you know what? Wait, I'll help you a little bit more. There's a stick. You just gotta go kill a chicken now. You know, I'm starting to think my stick isn't appreciated. Sorry, I'll there you
Okay, I
go.
didn't. Oh, you threw it away. Okay, well. Suspicious sand.
Suspicious sand. Do you see it?
Where are you?
Yeah, it's
No.
two is abnormal, right? That feels odd. Maybe it isn't. Maybe two's a normal amount.
I don't know, but
Okay, let's
is it going to be outside of the building? I would expect it to
maybe
be
we should dig
inside,
down
right?
lower in the building itself. Maybe that's where the
Maybe this is suspicious. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we can. Right, yeah, let's dig.
yeah. Oh wait, do you want okay. I'll get you
Oh, but if I stand here, I don't die.
you're gonna need a shovel. Okay, wait. If I give you a copper ingot, you can
Maybe
craft a
there's-
copper shovel, right? Is that how that works?
I won't comment on that.
Okay, I definitely should have a set. I should have considered this more. But you know, I think we can find one more suspicious gravel somewhere around here. Ooh, maybe we can't. Oh, sorry. You deserve better than that. But oh wait, here we go. I found one.
Ooh,
Underneath that
okay.
gravel over there. Okay, I have to get my brush out now.
Is the...
Oh,
no,
wait,
it
no, not
doesn't
clever.
bubble. No, I was hoping
no,
I would.
you killed
no,
us.
no, not again. Not. Oh, come on. I'm a professional Minecraft player.
Technically,
but-
that's true. You know. Okay, so
But yeah, I think I know my way.
thankfully this
negative,
time we
negative,
got
yeah,
coordinates
easily.
sorted. Oh no,
Yes, yeah, we know what negative epsilon is.
if it helps, the thing I thought was suspicious gravel was not suspicious anyway. So it was all for
Oh, no.
nothing.
Oh, I died for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if that should help, right? You feel that's
Yeah, I
that's,
guess.
that's definitely good news.
I don't know. I think it feels worse, but yeah.
It only feels worse for a little bit, huh? Yeah, I wanted to. You should bring the village bed. You know, that's a good idea. We could, if we're going underwater a lot, we should sleep near the ocean. And
Yeah, that would be smart. Can you imagine respawning close to?
I always think about the bed and respawning in it just after I've died. That's my biggest problem.
Yeah.
It's you know, the best time to think about it would be just before dying, but it never works out that way, huh?
Yes. Ah. You can't appreciate the good things in life until you miss them, I guess.
Exactly. You know, you don't even know that you've missed them until you have. You know, my editor just asked. Now we have Bedrock Edition that just came to Chromebook with this update, right? What are the odds of Bedrock coming to Mac or Linux? You know, real suspicious. I ask you about Minecraft.
Yeah, right.
That's It sounds like you tried to shut down. No, I think that's one of the hardest things about one of the hardest things about compelling questions is a lot of people will want to know will have questions to ask and be like, so you work on Minecraft, tell us about shaders. You work on Minecraft, what's the deal with those skins? And I feel like even if you wanted to answer those questions, it's like not your area of like expertise necessarily, right? Like you might know.
I work in gameplay, so those are things that different teams work on.
Technically speaking, isn't Minecraft, if Minecraft did come to Max, you would need gameplay to run it. Technically speaking, for shaders to work, you need gameplay, therefore it's your division. If you get really technical about it.
No, it would be like the engine team to work on that. Because like as a gameplay, like all, how can I say, all the different versions are transparent for us. Like we just develop one game, and then thanks to the magic of the engine people, like the game gets delivered to all the platforms. It's.
Yeah, it sounded it'd be a nightmare if it wasn't that way, right? Imagine having to develop Minecraft and then manually move it to the PlayStation, and then this update has to manually go over to the Switch and etc. But it is also interesting to hear anyway. Like it's one of those things everyone like probably could assume, but it's still very fascinating to actually hear. Because like so yeah, it's like even if I want to ask you questions about the Switch edition, it's not your area of expertise is focusing on the game itself, like the mechanics and the way those will work, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have anything to say about the bundle though? That's one of those big Minecraft questions everyone wants to know. They're like, I feel like the story's fairly out there, but how would you explain the bundle situation to people if you're trying to do so?
The bundle situation, I don't know, because once again, fortunately, it's really convenient, but I'm not working on, I'm not in the team that is working on that. So like I don't have visibility. I could if like I looked into it. It's not like it's classified for developers, but it's not like I'm not in the loop for what's going on with it. So I don't know.
So that raises a really interesting question in itself, though, which is, do you get to decide which projects you work on?
To a certain degree, like the way we are working now is that like there are teams, and then a team is divided into like sub teams that work on specific features. For example, in this case, we had like 2 main teams. One worked on archaeology and the other one on armor trims. But like if there is something you are particularly interested in, you can like let people know, and then they will try to have you work on that. So there is a degree of flexibility. There are also like people that change completely careers, so they're like, I want to work more with tech, and then they start working like on the engine or tools for developers to be more efficient. So there is some flexibility.
Do you think that's like obviously to some extent every company has something like that? But do you think Mojang's fairly unique in actually just letting people be like, oh, you want to move division of the company? Well, if you're good at what you're doing now, just go ahead. Or is that normal in the software industry?
I don't know. I don't have that much experience. Like I've worked only in 2 companies, but I feel like here is internal mobility is really encouraged. And another cool thing beside that is that like if you want to give your opinion, like kind of all the meetings are open. So, hey,
hello,
you're back.
I'm back in my own world.
So like everyone can participate in the development of the features, right? It's not like designer decides this and then we do it. It's like the whole development team is involved in the design. They give suggestions. Maybe like someone picks to your desk and it's like, hey, what are you doing? And gives you ideas. So it's like really integrated, and that's I think quite unique.
Yeah, it sounds like it from the outside at least. Like I'm sure there's a lot of people who would love to move within a company rather than having to leave it, so on and so forth. How much Minecraft, now that you work on the game, like how much Minecraft do you get to play in your free time, would you say? Is it like is it as a part of it like, well, you play Minecraft as part of your job for X number of hours a week? Or is it like, well, now how does it like affect your Minecraft in your free time?
Yeah, it's less because yeah, like I work on it and I play it all day. So it's yeah, like when I got home, I want to like disconnect and yeah, play something else or do something else. But yeah, I want to do a playthrough with the new update. Like last time, I played like for a couple of months after Cave Eclipse, part 2. So yeah, with the new world and everything. So yeah, I think now it's time for diving into it again.
Yeah, the generation in Caves and Cliffs Part 2 severely like underrated in terms of just how much it like really redefined Minecraft in so many ways. Like the worlds now versus before then are like near unrecognizable in some ways. Like when you go into a cave, it's so much cooler
Yeah,
now. I think sometimes people forget that one. Like they're like, well, you know, 1.19 didn't change much in the world, but there's been some crazy stuff that's happened in the last few years for Minecraft. Yeah, so that's an interesting. It's interesting. It makes sense that the more you do something, the more it kind of. I would say what like you know I sort of play Minecraft for a job, air quotes, job, and but the whole thing is like some. I would say it makes my like Minecraft more variable. Like where before I might play for like a few hours every day. Now I'll have days where I'm like, okay, if I just like do this for like 14 hours. Then like I'll try and like justify how that's really like I think it makes it more variable, like up and down. So it sounds like the same is true for you. Like when an update comes out, you're playing a lot of Minecraft because you want to experience those new things.
Yeah.
Are you more excited? So what you're gonna be starting a new world for the update? Are you more excited about the features you developed or the ones that you know like the rest of the update you've got fresher eyes for maybe?
Okay, again, both, because like for example, I worked on armor trims, right? But it's a really different thing, like developing the trim like in a creative world, so you just have everything there that you need. And one thing is like, yeah, going on your adventure, finding the trims, customizing your armor, like it's a completely different experience. But yeah, the archaeology looks super exciting. Like the trails, I really like them. I really like structures in Minecraft, especially when they're.
You said there's something you really like about archaeology. The trims. Did you say?
The trail, yeah. The trail ruins.
Oh, trail ruins.
The
yeah.
trails.
Trail
ruins.
I think they're surprisingly hard to find. I'm gonna be really excited for my first one. I'm gonna go like looking soon, really. But I've yet to find one in my casual searching. So
yeah, I think they're quite rare, right? Yeah, because it's only cold biomes. But yeah, I don't mind that actually. Like I feel, I don't know, a special thing about Minecraft, at least especially early Minecraft, is like how lonely the world feels. Because it's just you and villagers, but it's like this world that you are exploring. So also for structures, it's nice for them to be something special, right? That you're wandering, you're roaming around in this vast world, and then you find something, and it's like, oh wow, what is this? Instead of having one like every 100 blocks.
Yeah, there's
something that I like about the game.
That's the funny thing about like I think that's where like game design is surprisingly underappreciated. Is like it would be really easy to just like the most powerful thing you could give players that'd be fun for 5 minutes would be if Netherite spawns every other block in the overworld. But really quickly you'd get bored of it. You'd be like, I'm kind of done with that. Whereas by making like that, the most controversial change in this update I think is the Netherite one. But by making something more rare, you actually give it more value, which is it's all about finding the perfect way to tweak like rarity versus importance, etc. Which I think is surprisingly hard to do from even the outside perspective, let alone when you're in there like having a debate with your colleagues maybe. So it sounds challenging. Okay, I'm gonna do something now, and this is a quiz that I forget the answer to all the time, and I genuinely don't know right now. We're gonna ride our boat off this hill. Are we gonna take full damage?
Oh,
that's the question. What do you reckon?
I mean, the fact that you're asking would make me say no, but I think so, right?
So I can tell you that it happens on one edition of Minecraft and not the other, and I genuinely forget which one it is all the time. Actually, no, I know. So you're gonna go with yes? Is that your answer?
Yes.
No? Yes.
Oh, good. Nice.
Okay, so now...
Big salmons and both damage.
Now, if we were to do the same on a horse, would you expect that we would take full damage?
Oh, God. On a horse, huh?
On a horse, right? So a boat does have damage when you, even a raft, when you fall off something.
Yes.
What about a horse?
I am thinking about the code right now. You're making me work. Oof, okay. Yes.
The answer would be
Yes.
no. The answer would be no.
No.
On Java, yes. On Bedrock, no. And then with boats, it's reversed. So.
Okay, really? Oh wow, that's bizarre.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know if it's even intentional for either one of them. It's again, that's an outside perspective. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could dive into the code and find out. But
yeah,
it's one of those. It's one of those things that I think I hope it's charming to. It's charming to me at least to see that, like, yeah, those level of decisions. Like, how often do you really fall off a mountain in a horse or a boat? Not very often. How? So it's...
yeah, actually. Can I have some food?
Yes,
starving
sorry.
Here.
I'm being very stingy with my food today. That's my bad. So let me show you around a bit of the world of my. We kind of rushed to do the archaeology and the bamboo, but we need to hopefully have a little bit of time here. Show you just a few things from my world here. If you like the way I chop down trees, which it sounds like you love the way I chop down trees, you're gonna love this one. So how do you want to get over this ravine?
Oh, I mean camel, definitely.
Yeah, because you've got to be a camel. You know,
we don't have phone eggs, so yeah.
Okay, how can we simulate a camel with just the two of us? What's the?
I guess with some potions. What?
I just think. Okay, so
I mean, it's two of us that can ride it, and it's yellow, so I guess. I don't know how I feel about.
You're the Minecraft developer here. I'll trust your piloting of this boat. Let's get us across. I mean, this camel. Sorry. Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're good.
Oof.
We're fine.
Hey, but wow, it went way.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to make it to the. Oh no.
Oh,
yeah, I wasn't expecting that. For sure.
I don't want to die again.
Oh, there's a mine shaft in here. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at this. This is one of the weirdest mine shafts I've ever seen. Like, I don't know what caused this.
No. Well, she tried, I guess, to generate it. That's yeah. I want to comment on this.
Yeah, this is.
And we're locked in now. Yeah, on the other side as well.
There's a skeleton on that side. Okay. This is so interesting. I wonder.
Yeah, it's maybe the mine shaft generated and then the ravine, and they kind of clipped.
But then it would be. It looks like
how?
There's a wall on both right and left of it, right? Because otherwise.
Can it be that some? Yeah, but what feature?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
So we are on a chunk border. This right here is the border of a chunk, but then I don't understand why this block wouldn't generate.
Could it be that?
Right.
Maybe like some are old chunks and some are new chunks, but no, like structure should be blended as well. So.
Oh, okay. So even if it was not. Oh, and then it works fine here. Interestingly. Bizarre. I need torches. It's very dark in here. Okay, let's make some of those. Drop some junk on the ground if you'd like it. I mean,
I'll take everything. I'm
look,
here.
It continues over here. Okay, so I've never seen this before in my world. This also over here. Whoa!
This one is half as well. Can there is something I don't know on the other side of this rock? Like,
oh, do you think?
I don't know. It feels like weird. I don't know because the only thing like would be a fissure placing the stone, but yeah, no fissure does that.
Yeah, there shouldn't be at least.
Huh.
Unless we could dig through it, but
here is fine.
Yeah, right. It's very specifically these blocks right here. Very odd. Very odd. Okay, sorry. I getting a little sidetracked. We were meant to get out of here. So oh yeah, what a weird little place this is. I'm gonna have to explore this sometime. I'm gonna I would love to see what's going on here. But let's. Do you need some blocks to get out, or do you have enough?
No, I am. Yeah, I'm following you.
Okay.
All
So
right. We are building straight up.
Yeah, we're gonna stack our way out of here, I reckon.
But I can climb the water, maybe. No, it doesn't get up enough.
If you need the
Are
blocks,
we just leaving the boat here, like after
Yep.
all that bench?
Now, when people, so again, I have the world. It's actually you can download on the marketplace. So it's hopefully people will see that and they'll be like, wow, that was a Mojang developer's boat. And so it's kind of like
okay. Oh, okay. I see.
You're basically increasing the resale value of my world by like millions of dollars.
Okay. I want the cut.
I'll get my people to speak to your people. Get your check mailed to you. It'll be great.
Okay, I'm out. Oh, spiders. Oh, zombies. Okay.
Oh.
I may need some backup.
You climbed up the wrong side of the ravine.
Arrows,
You're in the exact same.
Them.
You're in the exact same position we were just in. Okay, so we're getting away from that now. So this village right here, what I did is I destroyed an entire village, like mined it entirely, put it in chests, and then took all those blocks to another village and kind of merged them together.
Oh wow! Okay. Oh yeah, I can see the top house, the penthouse there.
Yeah, right. Do you like? I thought that's one of my favorite creations. I kind of messed up because I didn't know how to put the roof on, given that there were windows there, so I just kind of ignored that one. But yeah, let's get some sleep in, and then see you shortly. Oh, sorry, single bed for me tonight.
Here is I guess I can take this bed. I mean, I don't know, fenced area. I don't know if it is am I allowed to sleep here? It feels.
You can sleep. Oh, that is a very special area you're in right there, but it's okay. You're allowed it. It's So yeah, I feel like the like as a developer, you say like it's so different, like being on the inside versus the outside. Are there any other like immediate insights that jump out to you as like, yeah, before I developed Minecraft, I thought it was this way, but now, I see that it's this way. Are there any other fun examples of that? If I was a professional interviewer, I would like work out these questions beforehand and like give them to you so you could come up with like profound answers. But I'm just
yeah, here it is. It's real.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I mean, it's like, yeah, but it's cool to see like discarded feature, like maybe to previous update, like lurking in the chats and saying, oh, they were considering doing this. Like that's really cool. And of course, from the outside, yeah, you don't know anything about that. But I don't know about the developing. Oh wow, this is super cool. What is this one?
Oh, so this is the Nether used to be limited in size. And so where there used to be bedrock walls at the edge of the Nether, and so when they made it so that your Nether was unlimited, they turned the bedrock into Netherrack, so you could just mine through it, because they couldn't get rid of it just in case.
Okay.
And so it results in this very interesting wall. I agree. It's kind of his art, right? Like it's accidental art, but it is very enticing to me. Yeah, my Nether's filled with weird stuff like that. Like if you look down over here, I don't know, it's my world is I've been playing this world for like 10.5 years, and so it's picked up so many weird quirks. Like over I could show you some floating bedrock that just appeared at one point.
Yeah.
There's lots of fun quirks if you like that sort of stuff too. I love to look at that stuff. But yeah, actually, so just a more casual question, just as a curious person on the same continent as you. How has it been moving from your home country to Sweden, like across Europe?
It's been so before moving, moving to Sweden, I was actually in Bulgaria while I was working to.
Even further.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah. So Ubisoft's in Bulgaria. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, there are lots of offices. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it was,
that's a good
and it was
point.
in
Yeah,
Bulgaria.
there's a trillion Ubisoft
I'm
offices.
starving again. Okay, now I
Okay.
have food. But yeah, so no, it was nice. I like it. Like I like it now that it's
There you
summer,
go.
especially. Like in winter is. Oh, thank you. This helps a lot.
What if someone gave me wheat at the same time, and then like we went back to my house. Anyway. So you think that
But
Sweden's
yeah,
really
Sweden. Oh, what? No. Why everything wants to kill us? Yeah, no, it's nice. Like it's really dark and cold in the winter. Yeah, like fun thing. Before I was looking for a new job, and there were recruiters like writing me, and they were like, "Yeah, we have this position in Sweden." And I was like, "No, that's too cold. I will never move to Sweden." And then yeah, there was Minecraft, and I applied, and yeah, and here I am.
So, but the
So,
converse
power
side of
my-
the dark, long winters, because of the tilt of the Earth, is you should have really long days in the summer, right?
Yes.
Do you like that?
Yeah,
Is that
now it's
your...
like, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's I mean it's still light outside now, and yeah, usually like the sun rises at 4 in the morning, which not great if you don't have curtains, but yeah, I do. I adapted. So yeah,
okay,
that
just
is,
real,
it's crazy.
are you implying you didn't have curtains before you moved there, and you're like, no curtain light?
I mean, I had the light curtains, right? Like moved to the new apartment, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is probably gonna work. No, it doesn't.
Okay, so look at this. This is my melon house, but it grows from the ground.
Ooh.
Look, that's the whole thing. It's
Oh wow.
all grown from the ground. Legitimate, just spawned in one day.
Oh, so you placed like dirt, and then you
Yep, just
like the melon grew from
yep,
crops.
if you grow
directly.
2 at once, it's a little known fact. But if you use 2 melons, it grows a big house rather than just 1 melon block. It's
I see. Oh,
you know,
it's like yeah, like the big trees. Yeah, I love the different the mushrooms. They're amazing.
I'm most proud of my. I recently mined all the diamonds in my world and made that. It's a silly anilium, I think they're called, or a warp fungus, but it's
yeah.
made from diamonds. It's that's a very expensive tree that cost me about 300 diamonds, but now it looks
300.
slightly shinier, huh? Very
Yeah.
slightly shinier.
I love
Look
the
at that.
enchanting or enchantment. Who knows?
Oh
Which
yeah.
version you're on, right?
It looks really cool from underneath, right? Like
Yes.
it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
bizarre looking. I was so sure. Like no one has agreed with me, but I feel like these are the blocks that people are sleeping on. Like they are so rare to find. Getting your hands on lots of them is hard, and they make fun particle effects when you're underneath them. It's like the cherry grove, but you make it
Yeah.
yourself. But I figured they'd be one of the cool items to collect, but apparently just me. So yeah, I've also got this is my little mushroom valley. It's something I like mushrooms apparently. That's my that's one of my facts about me apparently. But yeah, I feel like the other thing that would jump out at me, especially if it's from Bulgaria, is probably like a huge like price difference in your day-to-day life, right? Like eating out or like...
yeah. Yeah, especially moving from Bulgaria, that is cheaper than Italy, to Sweden. Yeah, it was like, oof.
Do you just have to like convince yourself like, well, it's a different currency, and so we just ignore the like? Do you,
Yes.
or do
yeah.
you try to convert and just like, because that whenever I go somewhere
I still
new,
think in euro, which is weird. Like I've been living abroad for 5 years, and I still like price everything in euros. It's like yeah, just refuse to let go.
Oh really? Well,
This
so
is
like
amazing,
you mentally reprice things into the euros, even though you're paid
Yes,
presumably in
yeah,
krona. Yeah.
Yeah, everything. It's like I don't know, just lazy.
If you would like, you can point at anywhere in the world. We can go show you what it looks like on the ground.
Ooh, the red thing definitely. Like
See,
the corruption next to the desert.
that's
with,
I should have
something
made that a
written
corruption.
That I can't
That's,
really read.
yeah, let's go over that. Let's go. Yeah, the desert is a fun one too. It does look like a desert there, doesn't it? It looks
Yeah, it's a pointy desert. Like a pointy.
when you
There's
get there,
something
you'll
happened
see
to
what it actually is. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe not.
There's more. Is that more sugarcane? I can see.
You know, I wish it was more sugarcane. I wish it was more sugarcane.
Oh,
yeah, I feel like that's one of the struggles when you're somewhere else is like, you know, do you just accept, especially when it's a more expensive or less expensive place, like, do you try to like convert it, or do you just go, this is the price and hopefully I can pay it? And it's the correct answer should be convert, but it starts to hurt after a while. So that's one of the challenges.
yeah.
Especially, like, one of the hard things must be, like, because it's, like, 12 or, like, 8 krona to a euro, something like that, right? Am I far off?
Nah, wait. Yes. Yes, yeah, 9 kronor to euro.
Okay,
yeah.
no, okay, about that. So,
Oh, wow, this is cool. Isn't it all, like, all the blocks?
Yeah. See, I kind of... So, I collected all the blocks in 1.14, which is this thing here. And then, like, I didn't want to, like, because it's all alphabetically sorted. I didn't want to go through and, like, manually add it into there. So I was like, okay, let's just add it to the individual sections. But I have a problem now, which is that where do I put 1.20? Also, you're going to summon the warden in on me? Ah.
Revenge for all the deaths.
Yeah, where should I, where do I put the 1.20? It's, look, you can see I'm out of space.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but if you dig another area, then it's not gonna be aligned with this one. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, I can't go any further left.
Yeah.
You can see there's a big wall there, and if you walk towards the wall and try to mine it, you'll see why. Well, I'll give you a pickaxe if you like.
Yeah, I just got the.
Oh, okay, you got it. I can see actually.
The guy. I was like, what's happening?
So there's a fun reason for that. I feel like it's like the modern day YouTube trend to just collect it now. I like collecting weird things in my world. I've got a little bit of a passion for it. I'm gonna have to collect all the armor trims, you know. It's that's gonna be fun too. But so I've got every single potion over here. It's also a little guide on how to make them. But... Yeah. Oh yeah, the new colors, right? I
worked on that.
You know, there's gonna. I have to. I wouldn't be doing my community a service if I didn't say, why is night vision green now? It looks like you're drinking puke, and that wouldn't give you night vision in the real world, as best I know. If you think
night goggles are green, I guess, right? The night vision.
That's compelling.
Yeah, big thinking. Yeah, that's it.
That's a pretty compelling point.
Or it's puke, like, yeah, you choose which one you want to. I think the night vision goggles sounds cooler, but yeah.
I do like that fire resistance is more orange now. Like, I like this orange, don't get me wrong. It's great. I have very mixed feelings about strength being the old fire resistance color. I don't know if that's like... This doesn't yell strength to me. How would you justify this? This is
maybe,
strength, right?
yeah, because red has to be health, right? Because usually strength is red, but also health is red. So yeah, you have to pick one.
Yeah. So which strength? Yeah, strength. I would say strength is usually purple in my mind, but maybe I'm thinking Minecraft.
Purple?
Yeah, like a dark crimson.
I don't know.
Like
maybe purple is more. What?
Maybe I'm.
What could purple be? I don't know. Purple makes me feel maybe protection. Purple. What color? Yeah.
Yeah, I could see purple being like defense protection.
Purple is not strong, right? It's strong. Purple's strong. I don't know.
So, slow falling again. Like, I feel like it's pretty true to the ingredient. But then if we're going true to the ingredient, shouldn't night vision be yellow? Okay, so I'm just. Today I'm gonna be. It's one of those things where it's such a hard adjustment. I think like it might have made more sense if I'd never seen the night vision for it to be green. But that's one of the hard things about working on Minecraft. I imagine is you're not just dealing with making it a perfect game to people who like from scratch, but you've got to deal with the pre-existing conceptions. Like having a people expect that when there's an Elder Guardian. They expect that when there's one around, it'll give you this annoying effect. And so maybe, like a way to fix that would be annoying. Also, this is my mob museum.
Oh,
again,
here he is.
Yeah, it's... I made the mistake of putting him in here first, but now it's a real pain to add anything else to the museum.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Easy mistake to make. Yeah. Then I also have. So I like to look at different texture packs in Minecraft. So I've got all the paintings. Maybe all the paintings besides. No, I think I've got all the paintings, but so that way I can see what they're like when they change texture pack too. Yeah, it's a weird thing to collect, but it is surprisingly hard to get them all, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of trial.
Then we got the bones. You know, obviously it's a museum.
Yeah.
This one is just missing blocks because a creeper exploded here, and you know, that's sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And then here are all the suspicious stews.
The brown mushrooms. I think it's the first time I see them actually in game.
Ah, that's fun. Did you spot the one earlier? Did you spot him?
Yes, yeah, next to the door. Yeah, why is it there confined? What did it do?
Well, I mean, okay, so when you're walking around, like, let's say you're trying to build or destroy something, you've got the Elder Guardian there, so you need to drink some milk, and then you go back in, and then you milk him again.
Okay.
And actually, if you wanna get rid of your effect, have a little milk bucket. There you are.
Ah, this is a good cow. Thank you, cow. Yeah.
He's having a great time. He is bouncing around.
It's jumping. Exciting.
Yeah, exactly. He loves being there. This is vegan approved.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He's given us his milk. Very, very consent. It's great. He's loving it. So yeah. Here's something interesting. Maybe if you haven't seen it before. The maps in these frames, again, long time ago, broke. So now the item frames are big item frames, but without the map.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big
right.
item frames, huh?
Do you have a? How is it called? Not the nether. Yeah, the nether reactor. Since it's an old world, do you have any of those around?
Oh no, I don't.
Nether. How is it called?
A nether reactor. Yeah, I don't. Wait, actually, okay.
Yeah.
If you like weird things though, I do have. I think if you had a nether reactor, it would look like this too. But this is just an iron door that I think maybe Minecraft assumed was a nether reactor. You have to see it. Maybe
okay.
you'll. So yeah, I'd have to. I'll ask chat actually. If you had a nether reactor prior to the update, would you still be able to keep it in your world? Because I think it's really, really hard to actually get them. Like you can't even use creative or the commands.
No, yeah, now it's impossible. But I think they're still in the code base. I know that for sure because I was like, what's this? What's a nether reactor? Like I was looking around. So yeah, I think they are just like there's no way to obtain them, but yeah, they're still in.
Do you see that block through there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's an update block. I don't know what I did to get myself an update block. Again, that was an iron door.
Oh no, now I'm locked in.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Goodbye. It was nice to. Okay.
I'm looking around.
You're looking around.
Yes.
It's a whole secret back there. Okay, I'll let you out this one maybe. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, let's show you the
Yeah,
the corrupted part of the world. It's actually
right.
a volcano I built. Actually, let's take a minecart there. You know, this is how you really know it's an old world. Instead of using boats on ice or flying around it, I have minecarts. I don't use them very often because it's a long walk up there, but I do have them.
Oh wow, this tower is tall.
Yeah, one of my, if I were to desperately lobby Minecraft for feature. Actually, before I say my thing, if you, I guess this is a harder hypothetical for you because like maybe you've done it already. Maybe it's like it's not a hypothetical, it's a real thing. But if you were dictator of Mojang, you're CEO tomorrow, like it's like a designated survivor situation where everyone else is gone, it's just you left. What's the first thing you add to the game? What's your first priority? You're like, okay, now I'm in charge. We can do this.
Okay. I think more structures, definitely. I like structures, but they have to be abandoned.
They have to be what, sir?
Abandoned. Like I don't want mobs. I just want structure that are like from a lost civilization, something like that. Maybe some fighting to get in. yeah, I like adventure and exploring. So yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
would say.
same here. I absolutely love. You gotta come on. You yeah. All good, all good.
Okay, bye.
So
Oh wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
this is a volcano. I can see it now.
I covered a mountain in Neverac, and then it's a little bit hard to show, but then I made like it so you could jump through the lava. There's like a secret inside under, because you know I played Super Mario 64, and jumping in a volcano is just it's part of my DNA. It's a must. So if you want to get down from here, because do you see the desert, by the way?
Yes.
Does anything look weird about it to you?
There are a lot of torches. It's the brightest as like my eyes are burning.
To me, I can barely see that they're torches. I'm surprised you could see that immediately. To me, they look like the ground is furry, maybe. It's a very tricky thing to see from all the way up here. But we'll jump down.
I love the cactus farm. It's like a ziggurat.
It's like a what?
A ziggurat, is that how it's called? Like the pyramids, but yeah, steeper. Ziggurat.
I should know. I feel like it's in my.
I think I don't know. It's like Babylon, something like that.
You know,
yeah.
I'll take that. I'm gonna use that as a quote for this world. It's like Babylon. Toycat's Let's Play World, everyone.
Wow.
You heard it right here. Yeah, this again. When I made this world, I think it was 1.2. All the biomes shifted because they added new biomes to the game, but they didn't keep the old biomes where they were. So it was a desert in terms of the blocks, but all of the game treated it as if it was a jungle or something. I don't know what it was. And so It was sandy, but it would still rain here. And I figured if it's going to rain in my desert anyway, there shouldn't be sand here. And so I took every single block of sand and I got rid of it. And now it's kind of a desert, but not really, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I kept the gravel path so you could see where the desert would have been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you ever played? So you play mostly on PC, I assume.
Yes. I played a bit on no, not on console, but yeah, on PC, but connected to television. So yeah, somewhat closer to the console experience.
So yeah, first of all, I feel like that's so. This is just a pure curiosity. Is that within your remit, like the whole like how Minecraft plays on a controller versus a keyboard, mouse versus a touchscreen? Is that or is that a different team?
No, if it's a different team usually. Yeah. Because it's not something we like interact with often, right? It's that's the controls, and I don't think we ever had to touch the controls. So honestly, I wouldn't know if it would fall under my team or not.
Okay.
Because it never has been the case since I've been here. Oh no, this boat is broken. Right.
I don't know how. I really don't know
why.
How.
I know how. I know why actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's a regret.
What's
yeah, I know. All the boats from before the updates are broken. Yeah, JSON stuff. You have to destroy it and place it again.
We'll leave it there then. That's an artifact. And
I actually caused the bug, so yeah, it's my fault.
Oh really? Oh, I love that. That's okay. So because of your bug, we're gonna have to swim.
Oh, again.
You caused the problem. You have to.
It's fair. I think it's fair. Yeah.
Have you noticed, by the way, it's weird because I feel like it wasn't in any of the betas, but these stripes along the world, like I wonder how that. Do you have any like particular insight on like how does that happen? Like a bug
stripes?
Do you see in the ground? Like look at the ocean ahead of you. Do you see those like stripes of light? Yeah.
Yeah.
The world is stripy. I'm sure it'll be fixed in the nearest beta. It's just one of those like curiosities when you do see it. So this is it's one of my favorite things. It is because for the Xbox 360 edition they added a tutorial to Minecraft, which is like kind of sacrilege by the whole point of the game is you just look at it and you work it out by I don't know reading the wiki or something. But I built a copy of that. And so I'm very...
Oh, that's why there is the big logo. Nice.
Yeah. But I made a mistake on the other side. So if you read it on the other side, it wouldn't say Minecraft.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I figured this is the side people really need to see, and so it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of a typo. So on this side, if you just climb on top of this, maybe I didn't fit the spacing right.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Even
Even the creeper in the A isn't really feeling it.
yeah, right. But yeah, I thank you very much, by the way, for coming along to my WoW. There's so much I'd love to show you. I feel like I wish we had some more time, but you know, it is late in. I guess. Wait, it's 10. Wait, you said the sun was up. It's 10 p.m. and the sun's still up.
Yeah, I mean it's not up, but it's light. Like
it's
the
light
sunset
out.
is at 10, so it's yeah. I mean there's still light, but the sun is gone. So,
yeah, that's crazy. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's nice.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming along, talking a bit about Tales and Trails. I feel like it's quite cool to always hear, like, just from, you know, you worked on this update that everyone's now commenting on. Always fun to hear. And you know, if I'm ever in Sweden, it'd be fun to do get a fish that tastes like terrible things together. That's how how you do it, right?
Yeah. I never had it, so yeah, let's do it.
But yeah, thank you very much for coming along.
Thank you for having me. It was super fun.
And now you got to tell the viewers to subscribe or whatever. Wait. So, just in your opinion, in your like scientific, code-based opinion, if there was a way in which you could guarantee that greater than 99% of house fires wouldn't happen to you, that would be a smart thing to do, just for a safety level, right? You know,
yes.
like
yeah.
And
yeah,
so,
yeah.
if we could confirm that greater than 99% of house fires happen to people who hadn't subscribed to the channel, you think that people should subscribe just on a statistics level, right?
I mean, definitely. Like it's math. It checks out. Yeah. Yeah.
You heard it here. You heard it here, everyone. It's that's science. That's how it works. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Please do. Oh, I tell people to go check out your social media, but go play the game he works on. It's called, is it Mince Rat, right?
Mince Rat, yeah.
Download it now. I hear there's a new update. Thank you. This is fun. I liked it.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. And yeah. Have a nice evening. Bye.
You too.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.